Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Hazel Lucia Tarot. I am your tarot reader Stephanie, and today's reading is about whether or not they will make the first move or take this to the next level, depending on where you are in this connection. So we have 5 piles here for you today. Pile 1, we have this Tibetan quartz. Pile 2, we have a selenite heart. Pile 3, we have a black moonstone. Pile 4, we have a shungite heart. And pile 5, we have an agate shaped like a moon. So take a few moments, take a few breaths, think of your person, your situation, and I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. Hello there, pile 1. If you chose the Tibetan quartz, then we have a reading here for you about whether or not your person will make the first move, whether they're going to do anything about it, what's going on. So I am intending this to be more romantic, or people that you already know have an interest in you, or if it's like a situationship, will they take it to the next level? I don't know what I'm going to call this reading yet. I'm just going to start with the piles because I've been asked to do this. There's love in the air. There's like a lot of stuff going on right now. So I'm just, just go ahead and tap into this energy. So for my pile 1, there's a really weird energy about this. I don't know if this person like lights you up or something, or when you're around them, you just feel a little different than most people. I'm trying to figure out what this energy is. They could light up your 5th house or even 1st house. Yeah, I think I get this the more from 1st house people. Like whatever your ascendant is, they're probably that same sign. So they make you feel more like yourself, or they make you feel more outgoing, even if you typically aren't. But let's go ahead and get your cards. So we have thread. Interesting. So you already have an attachment to this person. I'm thinking of like the red thread of fate or anything along those lines. Speaking of which, this deck is from Threads of Fate, and I'm just giving a shout out to them because I heard they're closing down their shop, and I don't like that because I love their deck so much. Like, they make the most unique deck. I mean, look at this. It's like, you know, those collectible cards that they had back in the 90s for, you know, my millennials out there. Like, do you remember those cards? Those tradable cards? That's what that makes me think of, and I love it. But regardless, you and your person, I mean, you could both be 90s babies. Maybe that's what you're into. But I feel like you're already attached somehow. Either you to them to you. Let's go ahead and get more cards to see what is going on. Will they make the first move? This is going to serve as like the vibe check to see if this is your person. And I guess we're going to get more of a yes or no answer in the tarot. I am going to use a yes or no deck before I do the tarot. We have courage. Okay, this person has to muster up the courage to say something to you. So right now it feels like, yes, it would be them. But they have to muster up the courage. Love. Okay, this person likes you. This person likes you. I feel like they've liked you for some time. I feel like they definitely have a thing for you. Back of the deck, mirror. You do mirror something back to them. There could be a similarity between you and this person. But so far, I feel like they want to. They definitely like you. They definitely like you. And this could be one of those cases where, like, the more they find out about you, like, what's the word? Secondhand, the more they want to know about you. I don't know if you have friends in common, but it's like if they hear things about you, they like that too. We have Flower of Life, Source. Yeah. They want to hear from you. I don't know if you talk to this person often or not. I want to say you don't. Also, the number 7 is coming through because all of these numbers are divisible by 7. It's weird when math comes through because I'm not a big math person, but we have 14, 21, and 28. So the number 7 could be important. This is actually 31. Somebody could be 21, 28, 31. Hopefully nobody's 14 here. Maybe they're kids. I don't know if they have kids. We also have just one. Okay. Illumination, Flames, 21. 21 comes out twice. So maybe both you and this person are 21, or the 21st of the month could be important. With Illumination, again, it's like they want to get to know you. I don't know how close you and this person are. You're definitely aware of them. I mean, you're here, right? But I feel like they need to muster up the courage to, like, be the first one to reach out or to talk or to I feel like if you have had interactions, it's mostly been you who has been either initiating them, and maybe this is why they kind of like you, like they see that you show, I don't know if you show interest, I don't know if you flirted back or, you know, have tried to, but they like what they've seen. They see you as very fierce as well, because I'm seeing this girl here as you. Let's get more cards. We have Warrior. I always get Aries energy from this, so maybe somebody here is an Aries. Also, the way she's dressed, I love this jacket. I used to have a jacket like this. Maybe somebody here dresses very interestingly, whether it's you or this person. Usually this person, I think, is really brave and likes to take charge, and they kind of have alpha vibes, but when it comes to you, they don't know how to approach you, which is odd for them. Or maybe this is kind of like a sign that they actually like you a lot more than they've realized. Again, with the thread, you're already connected to this person somehow. I don't know if you and this person have had like an interesting conversation, or if you're just attached somehow, but because it feels like you don't know this person that well, but like you do know of them. They're definitely an acquaintance, or like a classmate, or a coworker or something. You could have friends in common, but you actually don't talk. So yeah, I feel like you know of them. You may even notice that they like you, but you're wondering if they're gonna make a move, because I think you notice that they're into you. Are you into them as well, pile one, though? I think that's what, maybe you kind of take it or leave it, or maybe you haven't formed an attachment. Akkat, dedication. They could have interesting tattoos. This person is very dedicated and loyal. Whenever they're in a relationship, they're very much dedicated and loyal. But there's also something wild about them. Like, there's a fierceness to them, but they also like, if they see that in you, they also like that. And Osiris renewal. Oh, okay. Should this be anything, it's going to change this person. If you and this person have anything, whether it's a relationship, a situationship, if you take it to the next level, they're going to change. You're going to change them. Your presence, because I'm seeing you as Isis here, your presence is so strong and so transformative, they're going to have no choice but to change. And this could be like a hesitancy that they have subconsciously. I think they know this, or their subconscious knows this, or their guides, like, on a very non-conscious level, this person understands that if they were to have anything with you, they would not remain the same. You would change them somehow, in some way, shape, or form, because your energy is very transformative. Also, your energy is that which asks people to be the best version of themselves, or a better version of themselves. You don't ask this directly, but it's kind of assumed because of the way you carry yourself and the way your energy is, that people level up to meet your level. So if you ever see people that are into you and they just don't approach, or they don't say anything, this is probably what that is. It's like they're not ready to go through that transformation, but they would definitely, like, they're definitely into you physically, or even, you know, personality wise, they may like you as well. Back of the deck, Green Man, abundance. This person could care a little bit about money. Like, maybe money's an issue here. Maybe they don't have enough money to take you out, or have like a partner. The amount of people I know who decide to stay single just so they can save money, it's kind of ridiculous. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case here with your person. Let's get more cards. So this is the Goddess deck, and this is how they see you. Even if you're not a woman, I put my viewers in feminine energy. We have Manat, destiny, and Niriti, misfortune. So it is kind of destined that you two would have something, even if it's just interactions with each other. And with misfortune, it wouldn't surprise me if, like, they understand your misfortunes, or if they come to you at a time of misfortune. Like, maybe you're going through a lot, and this is why you, especially if you're typically somebody who makes the first move, pile one, you are not making the first move because you don't have the time for romance. But I feel like if they do, they're seeing you go through something, and they might be weighing their options. Persephone, balance, yeah. Like, they're looking for that balance here. Persephone is interesting, because this kind of signifies, again, that there's a depth to you. In fact, both Isis and Persephone can be seen as goddesses of the underworld here. So I feel like, and even Manat, I know she's a goddess of destiny, but I mean, look at her. She looks like she's wearing a shroud. There's like a very strong magnetic pull to you, but it's also one that is not taken lightly. Like, this person understands, again, on a subconscious level, that they're not just meant to play around with you. So even if you just wanted this person for like something casual, I don't think that's possible. You're very much wifey material or husband, you know, you're commitment material. Let's put it that way. You're very much commitment material here. And this person knows and understands that, even again, if it's on a subconscious level. And the more they get to know you, the more they will understand this, because with Akat dedication here, you deserve dedication. This person knows and understands that. And whether they're ready to give this or not, I do feel like they are. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me that if they got with you, they would want to, or they would understand that they need to. So I'm not getting a yes or no right away. This is just who this person is. You don't know them that well, but you're already attached somehow. Like, I feel like you have friends in common. You know them on a very base level. Like, you know, I don't think, like, they're definitely into you. I definitely see that. And they have a very strong energy. But when it comes to you, it's just different. Like, you hit different is what I'm hearing. You're not like you're literally not like everybody else, but that's part of what attracts them to you, because they're definitely attracted. But let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the reading. I'm going to start with the yes and no, and then I'm going to do some runes, and then I'm going to do tarot. So will my pile one's person make the first move, or reach out, or take this to the next level? Oh, okay. You know what's funny? I have some Dembo songs stuck in my head right now. Did they listen to Dembo, or are they from, like, where's Dembo from? The Dominican Republic? Like, they could be Latino, or maybe they just like to party. I love a good Dembo playlist. So, or maybe they just like to dance with you, or like to party. So, are they going to make the first move? Are they going to approach? Be clear on your wishes. Interesting. I think you're manifesting this person. I think you want them to come through. I feel like you don't want to make the first move, because you could currently be in an energy where you don't want to make the first move. So instead, you're kind of trying to manifest them. But the universe is saying to be clear on what you want with this person, because they may make a move, but you may want different things. So for example, you may want commitment, they may want something casual, or vice versa. Maybe you want something casual and they want something committed. Because like I said, your energy gives off something that is meant to be committed to. But and some people do see this way. Like, there are certain people that you only have fun with, and people that you marry. And you know, those people can be very different. So I feel like you may see each other on different wavelengths here. You may see this person as somebody, for example, they may see you as somebody to commit to, but not somebody to, like, play around with. And I don't know how you see this person, but yeah, I feel like transformation is on the horizon. This person's going to change. Or this person, if they get with you, they will change. So that's another thing to watch out for. Like, even if you do get with this person at the beginning, they may change, and it may not be exactly what you want. It could be for better, for worse. It could be something you want. It can be something you don't want. There's a lot of this energy is very up in the air with you and this person. So let's go ahead and get more. I'm going to get some runes. I'm not looking at them. I'm just sticking my hand in here and seeing what comes through. Okay, so we have 5 runes. We have Fehu, abundance. Again, money is coming through here. I don't know who's more focused on their finances. Maybe you, maybe this person. Jera, success. So this connection would be successful. Victory. Yeah, I feel like you and this person could actually get a lot done. Like, you would create a lot of abundance. It would be a successful relationship, should it want to be a relationship. But there's something in the way of this. This is Hagalas, and this is a disruption. So something could disrupt this. Munjo, joy. I do feel like this would actually be a great connection, but there's something getting in the way of it. And honestly, I do feel like it could be this person and their resistance to transformation, their resistance to want to commit, or their resistance to whatever it is that you and this person may or may not want together. Because I don't know who it is that wants the commitment. Well, since we're going to go ahead and do the tarot, let's go ahead and do you versus them. I'm literally making this up because it's my first pile. And I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this, but let's see you versus them. So it looks like it's a yes, but be careful what you wish for, because things are always in fluctuation, especially with this person. This person could be going through a Saturn return or a pivotal point in their life. Like, there's a lot of changes for them. So connecting energies. We've got the 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's like this could be amazing. I'm not taking reversals. Like, I feel like you would fulfill each other's wishes and needs. We have the Lovers. You both definitely like each other. There's a mutual attraction. You could even make a really great team. Let me look at the screen because I feel like... Okay, cool. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you would actually... You would both... How do I say this? I feel like you would either carry their burdens or they would carry yours. There's something serious about this relationship. Oh, the ringing in my ears. Yeah, that's confirmation. Like, you would both go through certain things. Like, you would go through some serious things rather quickly. Especially, for example, if you move in together, you would take on responsibilities. And the Six of Swords. You could both move away together. Sorry, there's something on the card. Okay, you could both move away together, or you could decide to move in. There's something about sharing a household here that is important. Also, family. I feel like you and this person would actually find it very easy to like be each other's family, or you could both like move into an apartment together, because there's something about finances here. I think both you and this person care a lot about your money. So if it makes financial sense for the both of you to move in together, you would, and rather quickly. And like I said, this is something that you would both take each other very seriously here, because you're somebody who's meant to be taken seriously. So I'm intending you to be on... I'm going to put you on the right side this time, pile 1, and your person on the left. But if you feel the need to switch them around, by all means you can. And in some cases, you could actually mirror certain things to each other. So for pile 1... we have the Star. Yeah, you're kind of hard to ignore. There's something about your glowing energy that this person really likes. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. They really like your face. Like, whatever your face looks like, they like to look at it. I don't know why that's coming through. But you also have a lot of good luck. I feel like you have a very strong nurturing energy that this person likes, or they could see that with you. We have the Seven of Wands. You have a very protective energy. And King of Swords. You're also very intelligent. This person likes... I mean, you could talk a lot, but this person really likes how intelligent and smart you are. Like, yes, you're very attractive, but what they like more than that is that you're not stupid. I don't think this person really likes stupid people, or like they don't like that. For example, they're not into bimbos or himbos. They're not into that at all. They need somebody with a brain. They need somebody who's a little bit more intellectual, and they like this about you. Not only that, but I feel like you also are very like... yeah, you don't know how to hide your intelligence, and I don't think you want to, pile 1. But this is a good thing. This is part of what makes you attractive. It's the fact that when you open your mouth, you're going to say something interesting, not just that you're going to be, you know, talking nonsense. Though if you wanted to talk nonsense, I feel like this person would still like you. Okay, so your person. We have Temperance. Your person has some healing to do, or certain balancing, like they're balancing things out in their life. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're not where they want to be financially, but they would like to. And I feel like it's possible that you're further along financially than this person. So it wouldn't surprise me if they ask you, like, just be careful with your finances. Don't combine them. Don't blend them. Give this person advice, but don't give them your money, essentially. We have the Four of Cups. This person is kind of emotionally stuck on something from the past. They could have some trauma, some triggers that they haven't exactly overcome. And Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they really do care about their abundance here. But they also want stability. I feel like this person could have had to have, like, for example, this person could have moved out from their family's home because there wasn't enough stability there, and they wanted to create that for themselves. Or maybe their family kicked them out, something along those lines. I feel like they don't like their family. So they're always in this energy of, like, looking for their own family. And maybe at first it was friends or something along those lines, but now it's like they kind of like the idea of settling down with somebody just to gain stability. But they have to be aware that it's not just because of that they want a family because they want a family, not just because they want stability. Like, if they want a partner, they should want a partner because they like them, not just because that partner will do things for them. Back of the deck, we have Justice. Yeah. There's something about fairness in this relationship, and I feel like... what's underneath this? Seven of Swords. Interesting. Two of Swords. This person may not say everything. They're a little bit emotionally blocked, or they could have some traumas where they have trouble communicating how they feel, what they're going through. There is some sort of issues with communication here, which again, if you talk a lot, they like that because you communicate very well. They don't. So they're attracted to you because you have something that they can't do or that they refuse to do. I'm not sure, but you would have to really have to coax them out of their silent shell, or you would have to be very intuitive with their needs or with what they want. I feel like that's going to be the biggest thing here. So they could have a hard time communicating, but I do see that you would both really like each other. Like this would work out because you're both very practical and you both like care about your finances, and they're very attracted to you. Is that it? I kind of want to... Let's go ahead and move on to some closing advice. So yes, no, I feel like it's still a big if, because I see you manifesting this person, and if they don't come through, you may just bite the bullet and be like, okay, I'm gonna ask this person out. I feel like it would happen. I feel like a date would happen here. That's what I'm feeling. So it's a big yes, but whether it's you or this person, I think is irrelevant. I think you're just meant to like know each other, or you're meant to teach each other something. You're definitely meant to at least go out on a date or have a conversation or something along those lines, because there's something about this person either being stuck or needing to learn something from you, maybe vice versa as well. Because believe it or not, pile one, I feel like you have a lot more to offer than this person. Your energy felt much more ahead. But let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from your person. Okay, I don't know what that was. The vehicles are being loud tonight. So for my pile one, channeled messages from your person. Winter. So the winter time could be important. Maybe you meet them during the winter. Maybe you get together during the winter. I am currently filming this during the winter time. Well, the end of the winter. Well, I'm on the verge. It's January 31st, so I guess that is like the middle of winter. We also have I'm emotionally unavailable. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Like this person could be emotionally unavailable or even emotionally stunted. Like even if you had anything, I don't think they would open up emotionally, or they wouldn't say much about themselves. But I feel like if you're really intuitive, you could even catch on to a lot of what like is going on with them. They might keep things very surface level. They could have a moon in an air sign. I hate how much you've been fighting, so I would rather not talk. This person grew up with very argumentative parents or an argumentative family, and I think that's what shut down their throat chakra. Like they didn't like to talk because they knew that if they said anything, if they expressed anything, it would be ammunition for somebody to start getting mad at them for seemingly no reason. They could have had a parent that was this way. Like if they expressed something, like this person would have just shut down. And I'll be honest, pile one, I've dated somebody just like this, so I understand. The emotional unavailability doesn't mean that they don't like you. It just means that they won't open up about like their childhood very easily. You're gonna have to get them in a very vulnerable space to do this. You're gonna have to actually be their partner, and I don't know if they even want that. It's not that they want to keep things from you. It's just that they themselves haven't really gone through their own emotional workings, inner workings. So how could they open up to you? You're too clingy. I need space in a relationship. Yeah, I feel like if they're not ready for something, they might think you're too clingy. So I see them like being interested, but then keeping you at a distance. Yeah, this is definitely emotional unavailability, even though they're definitely interested. I know that I messed up, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. This person has, if they've had a relationship before, they've done everything to keep it afloat, and it still ended up not working out. So I feel like that's really triggered them to like keep everybody at a distance until they know they're ready. Back of the deck. I think about us growing old together. Oh, you know what? I'm hearing that song by Bad Bunny, Baile Inolvidable. There's somebody they're still hung up on, or even if they don't want that person back, they're hung up on the whole future they had planned with that person. I think they never got over that. I think this person doesn't understand that they can create new futures with new people. This person could still be stuck on like their very first love, even if that first love was from when they were 12 years old, you know, whatever the case may be. This person doesn't like to, they have not done enough emotional how do I say, emotional shadow work. They have not done enough emotional transformation, and being with you would force them to do that. So that's why I see like they would hold you at an arm's distance until they decided that they wanted anything with you, should they want anything with you. I'm not coming back, I've already moved on. Yeah, they moved on from this person, but like it's still in their psyche, so not entirely. Let's get some last messages, and this could be this is going to be from the Lover's Oracle. This could be from them, or this could just be a message directed to you. Pile 1. So will they make the first move? It's going to happen, but I think once you get to know them a little bit more, you might recognize and realize that they are a little bit more work than they are worth, but that doesn't mean that it wouldn't work out. I just think that's something to take into consideration should you want anything with them. Okay, we have this one with the little butterflies. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So yeah, for a lot of you, this could just be confirming what you thought about this person, what you already knew was going on with them. But, oh God, excuse me, 501. The big coughing fit I just had, I had to pause that recording. Oh my God. Throat chakra problems here for sure. But this is where I leave you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, Pile 2. If you chose the Selenite Heart, then we have a reading here for you about whether your person will take this to the next level or make the first move, whatever the case may be. If you're not together with this person yet, it's about them making the first move. Or if you already are kind of together, then to take to the next step, whatever that may be. I am intending this to keep it more casual. Like, I'm not really thinking of like marriage or anything, unless of course you want to see it that way. But let's go ahead and look at your oracles. This is going to be the vibe check to see whether this is your person or not. So you got the card and I kind of looked at this card beforehand. Some of you may already know that this person might come through because this feels like a yes. I will read from the book, of course. In fact, let me do that right now. So we have, when you feel that gravitational pull, that force tugging at each cell in your body, you had better listen. Sometimes when we want nothing more than to stay, sometimes we want nothing more than to stay. We may hear the song in the wind coming for us, telling us it's time to go, and we try to root deeper. We clench our fists, ready to fight the hurricane. We may try bargaining, hollowing ourselves out, just so we don't lose what we think we have. But the ebb comes from elsewhere. It's much bigger than we are. It knocks on our door with a demand, and to not let it only prolong the standoff, but we will never win. An ebb is like a controlled burn, destroying all the clutter that stands in the way, making sure we don't get too far off on the wrong path, creating the right environment for us to truly flourish. So honestly, this is something that is out of your control. Out of both of your control. Honestly, it feels like a yes, but because it's out of your control, I'm not saying that you're not going to have a choice in the matter. It's more like circumstances outside of both of you and this person could come in the way of this happening. But I do feel like this person kind of wants it to happen. Maybe you also want it to happen. Oddly enough, I just feel like there's circumstances outside both of your control. Let's get more cards to see what this is. I haven't decided a yes or no exactly, but it feels like you both wanted to be a yes, but like I said, things outside of your control. Okay, we have good luck and the door. Yeah, like it's literally you wishing them good luck and seeing them out the door, or maybe they're wishing you good luck and like somebody here isn't gonna stay, and that has nothing to do with them liking you or not liking you, but this is like in fluctuation. Things are changing. Things are developing. Back of the deck, abundance. Yeah, somebody is following money or a job or something. I feel like it'd be nice. Like you could keep in contact for sure, but I feel like somebody is moving on to something else, and it has something to do with finances, a job, a relocation. So I still want to see what else is going on here. Like if there's going to be like an opportunity coming on after this, because this isn't exactly a yes or no. This could be a long game. This could be something a lot long term. But I do feel like this person is going to congratulate you on something, or they could congratulate you on something. You have the vision. Yeah, somebody here has bigger visions. This person's very talented, or people think they're very talented. I feel like people really want to see them in a better space. The sustainer, yeah. Interesting. I'm going to get more cards. I'm going to lay them all out because I feel like This person, they've got a few things going on. It's got nothing to do with you. But I do feel like they like you. Like, I do see that you know and understand that they're attracted to you. We have Odin guidance. Yeah. I see Odin as very intuitive as well. They're following their guidance. A father figure could be important here as well. And Apollo inquiry. Interesting. Because like I said, Odin is like the all-father of the Norse mythology. And Apollo is like the son of Zeus. And if you wanted to see Odin and Zeus as similar, you can here. So I feel like this person is following either in their father's footsteps or like a strong male mentor, or just their father in general. Inquiry and guidance. This person is developing something. This person could be rather young as well, because I did see the number 22 here and also 24. So they could just be at an age where they feel the need to follow certain guidance to get themselves ahead. Back of the deck, we have Nuada perfection. This person is a perfectionist. So I don't, like, right now they're in a space where they need to focus on that perfection, and I don't think you want to be caught up in that, because their sense for perfection may bring up certain insecurities within you. So these cards are going to be how they view you. For my pile 2. And I have one more deck that I didn't use for you, interestingly. Okay, they see you. Ron, upheaval. Yeah, you would just be, and journey. Like, if they can't take you along for the journey, you would just get in the way. And again, this is nothing against you. They have nothing against you. You're just not what they need right now. They're following their dreams, their joy, their passion. There's doors opening up for them. There's a vision. And they could just leave you behind because you're not, yeah. New to fertility, or not fertility. You're just not what they need right now, especially with fertility here. Like, the only thing that would keep you to them is if you both had a child together, and I don't think you want that. I don't think that's how you would want this relationship to start out, unless you already spoke about this. It could also be, if this person is a woman, they could actually end up getting pregnant by somebody else. I don't know who needed to hear that. That's for my male viewers out there, my straight male viewers, I guess. It's also possible that you are also, I mean, if you wanted to see this as you, you're also in a very fertile time in your life. So you have like a lot of opportunities as well. So they see that you also have opportunities, but they also have them, and you're both working on these things together. Back of the deck, Brigid. Inspiration. They're very inspired by you. They like your, they like something about you. So I do feel like there's definitely at least a friendship here, or like there's something here where like they would like to collaborate or eventually come back to this, maybe touch base at some point. But right now, I don't think they're focusing on anything other than their bag, other than their advancement, or whatever their family, specifically their father, could be telling them, or even their intuition. They have a mentor that they kind of follow a little blindly, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe somebody that they look up to. So let's get the last of the cards. We've got protection, Shenring. So this could actually be divine protection from this person. I'm not saying that there's anything bad about them, but I feel like, oh, interesting. This is right under fertility. Okay. This could be the universe asking you to use protection if you're seeing this person casually. So yeah, use protection, because I don't think there's a possibility that you could be very fertile together, and the only thing that would keep this person tied down is like a child, and I don't think they want that right now. It wouldn't surprise me if you're already in like a relationship of some sort, but like you already knew that it was very casual and that it wouldn't, at least there's nothing serious right now. You're just seeing each other. We also have beginnings, new moon. Yeah, like there's also a new beginning for the both of you. This person is focusing on new things. They're focusing on sustaining whatever it is that they've been working on. They're focused on the future. They're also in a perfectionist era. And right now, it seems like you're a journey that they cannot take, or that they have to put on the back burner. We can look into the tarot to see if they would like come back and actually give you anything, though, because what I see here more is like the future. They're focused on the future. So right now, like, romance is not at the top of their mind. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. And I am going to use a yes or no deck to be more clear and concise on whether they're going to make the first move or whether they're going to take this to the next level. For this pile, it really does feel like it would be a next level question and not so much like, for example, if we're following this this story arc, it's like, are you going to keep in contact or should you see other people while they're out doing their own thing? That's what I'm hearing more for a lot of you, because like I said, it seems casual, like there is something here. If you're in a relationship, again, I feel like you're just going to wait for them. But you're wondering, it's like, are they going to propose before they take on their next journey? Because it's not, I mean, again, don't take it personally. They're just focusing on them, on themselves. So pile 2. Will this person take it to the next level? Because I do feel like you and this person already have something. Realize it's already yours. I'm going to get a second card for that. I feel like this person is going to keep in contact and you're still going to like have something. Put up strong boundaries, but you have to set very strong ground rules or strong boundaries. Make it known. Do you want to see other people? Do you want to keep it open? Do you only want to see each other? Like, they're on their own journey, but you have to make it a point. Like, have that talk, have that conversation with them. Because I feel like you haven't really spoken about this, or maybe you're kind of even anxious or nervous about having this talk, because maybe in the past you've tried having a talk with a person similar to this and they just like they just bailed or they just left you or whatever, ghosted. Especially if you and this person have been on off for some time. Maybe the first time you had this conversation, they didn't want to talk about it, but now it's like you need to, because they're about to embark on something and you just want to be clear on where you are. For example, if you're ending things here, you want to know if you can see other people. And if you're not, you want to know whether to stay loyal to them. That's what I'm seeing more than anything. This feels, it's kind of like a situationship, but not really. Like maybe it is a connection, but it's casual. But with realize it's already yours, I feel like this is kind of a yes, but you have to talk about it, like have that discussion. And if this person isn't giving you that discussion, I think that's an answer in and of itself, you know? I think it depends on where you are, Pile 2. Let's get some moons. Okay, so we have 4. We have Feku, I'm not surprised. Like I said, this person is focused on their money. We also have Ansus, which is wisdom. This is actually the rune of Odin. So Odin is very strong with either you and or your person. This is he's a god of wisdom. To me, he is very strongly a god of wisdom. So I feel like this is very strong, protective father energy. This could also be your own father here, Pile 2. I feel like your father's higher self is coming through to help you out here. Especially if they are no longer with us. We have Berkano love. There is definitely a love here. There's definitely like affection. And then Wunjo, joy. You and this person have a lot of fun and love together. I feel like there's a natural like intimacy and affection. There's a bond here between you and this person. So you're wondering what's going on. Like, you just want to make sure that you're okay staying in this, or if you should move on to something else, because it seems like you're at a breakaway point. Like this person clearly has other priorities besides you, but I think if the love here is strong enough, then you would be okay waiting for them. So let's go ahead and do the you versus them to get more clarity on this. This pile especially, I think, needs this. So I'm intending you to be on the right side and your person on the left side, but do feel free to switch them around. But we're going to start with connecting energies, pile 2. We have the 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal. Okay, so this person will be very emotionally not there. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to say emotionally unavailable, because I don't think that's exactly true. I do think for you, they're always emotionally there. I think that's one thing that keeps you both together. Like, it's very easy for the both of you to share emotionally what you're going through. Or maybe this person is just very emotionally expressive. We have the Page of Wands. There's something about beginner energy here. You could both be very young, or there's like a youthful energy, or even like this like I said, it's beginner energy. They're onto something new and you kind of feel this way too. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Demeter. Fate. Fate brought you together for sure. And Nine of Wands. This is you fighting for what you want. This is you standing up for what you want. And I feel like you haven't really asserted yourself. Like I said, maybe in the past with either this person or somebody else, when you did this, they kind of walked away. So you're a little traumatized by that. But I'm hearing to not be. You have to keep speaking your truth here. You can't just sit in silence and wonder what's going on. Because I feel like this person hasn't been very clear with you. And this may or may not be their fault. I mean, on the one hand, they should be able to clearly express to you what's going on, and on the other hand, like, maybe they're also very busy with stuff. I do see you giving this person a lot of benefit of the doubt. Let's see where you're at. The Lovers, yeah, you definitely want this connection, but you're worried that you're the only one who does. We have the Empress, because you're definitely in Empress mode. Like, you're definitely wanting something here. This person puts you in Empress energy. They make you feel that way. We have the Two of Coins. You're also willing to make things work out. You're willing to balance things out with this person. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, again, like, you're willing to make this work out. You see the potential. You see where it can grow. But if you're the only one having these feelings, I feel like you want to know that as well. So let's go ahead and see your person. This person's going through a lot. They have a heavy heart. This person doesn't want to... This person, when they go home at night, they don't want to think about anything. I don't know if if they have any escapist tendencies or whatever, but, like, they have a weight on them. I feel it strongly in the heart. Yeah, there it is, the Ten of Wands. They have a lot of burdens, a lot of struggles. They've got a lot on their mind. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're with anybody. Like, right now, I'm kind of surprised that if you do have something, that you're with them. With the Queen of Wands, they do find you very beautiful, but they also know that they themselves are very attractive. They know they can pull whatever they want. They know their magnitude. They know their power. But they use their power in a very feminine way, even if they're a man. They're aware of what they attract, both in romance and in career and everything. It's kind of giving you magician energy, not gonna lie. Like, they know what they can pull. We have the Nine of Swords. This person, I'm surprised they're in a relationship. Maybe you think you are, but they don't think they are. Like, the World. Your person's going through a lot, pile 2. Honestly, even if they did make the next move, I don't think you would want to be with them. Because they've got so much going on. Either they would completely withdraw from you and you would feel alone in this relationship because you clearly want something. And they clearly, like, yes, they find you attractive, but, like, they've got so much going on. Unless you're ready to do, like, all the emotional lifting, but that would be a big if, because I don't know if they're expressing a lot of that to you. In fact, I feel like you come here for clarity because they don't know what they want. They like you for sure, but they don't know if you're end game. And right now, that's actually not at the top of their mind. Coughing because it's the truth. Oh my gosh. You have to let them know what you want. Back of the deck. Three of Cups. Yeah, and also, they're probably more focused on their friends. I think they care a little bit more about whether they're going to see their friends or not, whether they're going to have time for their friends. And if it comes between you and their friends, I think they're going to choose their social group. They're going to choose their friends. Because their friends, yeah, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. Their friends provide something that you can't. And again, don't take it personally. I feel like, yeah, you'll stay with them. They might take it to the next level, but I don't know if you would want that because the energy they will be when they get there is going to be so drastically different. It may even take you off the Empress energy, and you may actually start having a wandering eye. Like, I'll be honest, like, I'm not saying that you would ever cheat, but you would actually start wondering if you would be better off with somebody else. Because I do see somebody else coming in and trying to, like, charm you or flirt with you, and you'd be like, oh, but I'm with, you know, my person over here. But then you realize that this person isn't even giving you any time, any dedication. They're not even communicating with you. So yeah, they would keep you around, but they wouldn't give you anything. I don't think you would want to stay. But that's up to you and how much you want to put up with them and how much you want, how much of a therapist you want to play to them. That's what I'm getting. So it breaks my heart to say this, but this is because they don't express themselves. I have to tell you this because I feel like they wouldn't even tell you this. They would just, like, blow you off a lot more often, and you would wonder, and it would start getting to your head, and it would derail you, and I don't want you to go through that pile too. So let's go ahead and move on to some closing advice. So yeah, but you would have to demand something from them, and I think that's where like this would kind of go, it would end up being something you weren't expecting. So we're gonna get some channeled messages from your person, what they wish they could say, or anything else you may need to know about them. Like, they may just say yes to avoid conflict with you, and I feel like you deserve better than that. I'm not saying that they're a bad person, but if you're not already like very, very deeply attached to them, then there's no point in staying. I'm torn between you and someone else. So it's not someone else, but definitely like their career or their friends. It's like they have to juggle all these things. I think you wouldn't be at the forefront, unfortunately, because this person finds comfort in their friends and other things that are not you. Maybe even hobbies. In fact, it could actually be you who is torn between this person and somebody else, if somebody else is showing up for you and this person isn't. I have trust issues. Yeah, this person definitely has trust issues. That's part of the reason why they don't like to talk much, or they may not be telling you everything. I love your lips. Yeah, they definitely like the physical intimacy. I'm going to reach out to you soon. Yeah, you're both going to have a talk here. I know that I messed up, but I lied to myself about it. So even if they did mess up, they're not going to own up to the fact that they did. They would rather you be the villain. They would rather blame everything else but themselves. But the truth is, it takes two to make this work. So it's not you. If they ever say anything about you being the one who messed up, know that it's not you, pile two. This person also had a choice, and rather than be honest with you, they would rather keep you around for whatever reason than give you what you deserve, which is the freedom to find somebody else, or even the attention, time, and whatever it is that you needed here. Back of the deck, I can't get enough of you. So there is a bit of an attachment here. Maybe you just really like the physical intimacy. It wouldn't surprise me if all you really have is physical intimacy here. And then we're going to get one card from the oracles, from the Lover's Oracle. Yeah, this person isn't emotionally available, no matter what they say, no matter how much they're around. Like, you'll see them withdraw, and you won't like that. And you don't deserve to be put through that. So we have this one. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah, they have trust issues. Trust is a big issue for them. I don't know if they trust you or not. I think only you can say whether they do or not. Maybe this would actually fracture your trust in people as well, should you stay with them, pile two. Or maybe you yourself also have trust issues or have a hard time trusting them already because of their habits or whatever. But this is where I leave it, pile two. Again, I am sending you so much love. I know that you deserve better than this. And if there's any hope for this in the future, maybe they'll come back around. But for right now, they're going to take it to the next level, but you're not going to want it. So I guess this is more a warning than anything. But this is where I leave you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 3. If you chose the Black Moonstone, then we have a reading here for you about whether or not your person will make the next move, the first move, or if they'll take any action towards you. So we're going to look at the oracles to see who your person is. We can use that as the vibe check, and then we're going to go into, I'm going to use the yes/no deck to give a more direct answer, and then we're going to do the tarot to see where you are versus where they are, and like why you got the answer that you got. So let's go ahead and look at the card that you got. We have static. I kind of want to see this as chemistry, but I know static can also be like, let me just read from the book before I start channeling. So from the book, we have, the earth is still rotating and moving beneath us, even when we can't feel or see it. We are always still on the move, even when we aren't. But the feeling of static, of being stuck, may be deeply uncomfortable. We each live in this space differently. You may feel completely shut down. You may feel like your cells are on fire. You may feel like your whole body has restless leg syndrome. Oftentimes we are pushing up against our life with so much force we cannot see that we have space to move. This card asks you to zoom out and let your eyes readjust. So this person has been either you or this person has been wanting this for so long that it's kind of like, you know how when you've been waiting for something for so long that you finally get it and you kind of don't even know if it was worth the wait? That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. So I don't know if this has been like a long game between you and this person, or if one or the other has been longing for this for a while, but there's kind of a feeling that whatever the situation is, there is a staticness, a stasis. Is that what that's called? Let me read from the rest of this passage. You may find that what you want you may find that you want to rest a bit. You could also see the various paths that lay at your feet, ready for you to explore. You may sense that you are running parallel to a new way of being, one that you can jump into when you are ready. You get to decide where you will go from here, but in this moment, just let yourself see the possibility without feeling the need to move. So there could also be a call for some pause and kind of meditation on this, which is odd. I'm not sure if I feel like you already have some sort of rapport with this person. You're already either talking, you're already friends, maybe you're already casually seeing each other or dating, but there's kind of like you don't know where to go from here, so you're just kind of letting it be. Either you or your person could be indecisive here. I don't think it does. I just feel like this is on hold. So this is like a maybe. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards for you and your person. Again, this is the vibe check. This is mostly them. And we're going to pick some cards to see how they see you, pile 3. I feel like there could also be obstacles in the way of you two getting together. Like maybe you just haven't had enough time. We have Aletheia, which is truth. There is something about a truth coming through here. Aletheia. I'm pretty sure that's truth, because I remember like screaming it out loud one time in a particular reading, or not screaming it out loud, but making a big deal out of it. I will read from the book for it, just because I feel like there needs to be something to be said. But also notice the black and white here. It's like you're kind of, either you or this person are kind of done being in a gray area. So there's something about needing to make up the mind here. Or even the whole notion of making up your mind about being either in an in-between stage or a black and white stage. Okay, that one flew out. We have magic. This makes me think of the magician. So somebody here is good at manifesting, or you could both be. I feel like you both manifest each other quite a lot, honestly. And family. So family could be getting in the way, or family could be important here as well. Or somebody is prioritizing their family. And abundance. Abundance has been coming out in a lot of these piles so far. So I think everybody's got money on the brain a little bit more than love or relationships. Which is fair in this economy. I feel like it can be a little expensive to be dating or have somebody. But let's go ahead and look at the passage for Aletheia. Truth. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Aletheia by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Aletheia card requires us to step forward toward an act of truth. So somebody here is going to reveal something. I feel like that's why there is a static. It could be a revelation. And the whole time, it's funny, my throat has been hurting this entire day, and I just finished singing for like an hour straight. Pile 3, my throat feels amazing right now. Somebody here has a throat chakra that is either opening, healing, or there is like a truth coming through here for either you or your person, or the both of you. So I see this as a blessing. Like, no joke, I'm kind of surprised that my voice hasn't given out yet, but there is something about the throat chakra opening up for the both of you. There's going to be an opportunity for both of you to air your opinions, to have a proper conversation. It's a very healing conversation that you have with this person. You could be coming from a different pile as well. I feel like any of the previous piles could be in this one. We have cleansing, smoke. So I feel like a clearing of the air is going on here. If you and this person smoke, you can take that as confirmation as well, which is odd because I feel like if you did smoke, I wouldn't have such a clear throat chakra, but what do I know? I've never smoked. Pile 3. Let's get another card for you. We have harmony, equal cross. I think you and your person, it's interesting. We have such even numbers. Like all of these are harmonious numbers. 6 is the number of partnerships because I'm thinking of both the lovers and in numerology, the number 6, which I kind of am because I'm a number of my life path 33, we tend to care about our people. We care about our families and those close to us. We tend to prioritize relationships. Number 2, same thing. It's a card of interdependency. You know, think of harmony. Think of, there's something here about the both of you wanting to make something right, especially if you already have a family together. 11 again makes me think of harmony because we have 1 and 1, which is 2. 12 makes me think of the 12th house, which is the subconscious, which could be something difficult that needs to be explained, maybe even something to do with a familial background here. And number 8, abundance. There's a lot of harmony here, believe it or not. I feel like there's a lot of harmony. So even if you're in a weird space right now with you and this person, I feel like you both are in a space where you want to make things right, or you want to not have problems. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of compassion for each other. Let's get more cards. I actually haven't gotten that many cards for this particular pile, oddly enough. These are going to be how they see you. I'm putting you in Goddess Energy pile 3. We have Circe, manifest. Like I said, you're both really great manifestors. You could be manifesting this person. They could be manifesting you. You're more than likely to manifest each other. And I feel like you've had to have some time apart or a pause or something to kind of clear the air here. And Persephone, balance. Again with the balancing here. And this makes me think of the myth of Hades and Persephone. Persephone spends like half of her year with her mother and half of her year with her husband. So maybe some of you, you're kind of... you're working out something where you can see each other in a fair way, or like spend time with each other in a way. Like, this is compromise. I'm getting a strong sense of harmony and compromise here in a positive way. I'm hearing Bjork's song, is it Unison? And I love that song. It's like, one hand loves the other and so much of me. But tonight, we shouldn't fight. Embrace you tight. Beautiful song. I love that. I think that entire album is a masterpiece, but that song out of all of them. Oh, back of the deck, Demeter, abundance. Again, family. That's Persephone's mother. Somebody's mother could be important here. Somebody could be going to their parents because of money issues or something along those lines. I don't know what that has to do with your person, but I feel like it kind of plays into this factor, or it could just be further confirmation. Let's get the last of your cards, pile 3. These cards are meant to represent your person. I'm putting them in masculine energy, regardless of their gender here. We have Apach, fear. Yeah, they have a fear here. Maybe they fear your family, or they fear what your family may think of them. We also have Typhon, anger. They could also have certain anger issues. I don't think they'll ever take it out on you, but they're aware of their own anger. They're aware of like their shortcomings, and it's like they don't want you to see them in a they do want to... Wait, what am I trying to say? Okay, they don't want you to see them in a negative space. They don't want you to see them in a moment of weakness. I think to them, their anger is something they want to not let you see. Back of the deck. Hermes, communication. Yeah, communication is going to come through here. Or at the very least, there's something that needs to be cleared. There is something that needs to be said here between you and your person. So if you don't get the answer you want here, I want to let you know your person will come through and let you know. So if you don't find what you need here, they will let you know. This person, they are mature enough to give you an answer. They are mature enough to understand that they're good at understanding what you're going through or what you may need. With harmony, cleansing, there have been some fears and anger that have been cleared here. It wouldn't surprise me if you and this person have gone through a lot and somehow always end up like making up. Like, even when you disagree, and maybe you even disagree often, I feel like you always end up just being on good terms because neither of you wants to be in bad terms. And I think that itself is something to really cherish within this connection, regardless of where it ends up going or regardless of what happens. There's a true respect for each other here, and I'm actually really here for it. Yeah. Lots of Greek gods coming through in this one, because I think Typhon is also a Titan, a Greek Titan. So maybe some of you are have ties to ancient Greece, or you love ancient Greek mythology, or even Greece in general. But yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I'm feeling very positive vibes from this pile. So let's go ahead and move on to the yes/no portion of this, and then the tarot to see where you both are. But I do feel like somebody here must have spoken to their family about this, or somebody has been gaining clarity through a family member. Abundance is an important thing. Money could be a situation here too. For example, if you are together in a relationship, I do feel like this could easily be a pile where you already are in a secure, healthy relationship. You're just taking some time apart. Somebody here could have consulted their family about the next step, and that's a big deal. If somebody is asking their parents whether they should take the next step with you or what they should do about you, I feel like that tells you what kind of person this is. They care about their family. For better or worse, I guess, but I usually see it as a positive thing. Even if their family is a little bit toxic, I still feel like them going to the people that have always been there for them says something, because that means that they can have loyalty towards you as well, should that be something that comes through. Let's go ahead and get your yes or no answer here. Pile 3. We have speak it into existence. Again, there's something about manifestation. I also feel like both of you are speaking about this to your friends or family, other people. Throat chakra energy is so strong here. Like, my throat chakra hasn't felt this great all day. I woke up with an itchy throat. I had an itchy throat. I sang my heart out earlier. I just like, and then I did a bunch of readings. I've been doing readings for hours now, both personal and for the blog, or sorry, the channel. And the fact that it feels this good lets me know that there's something positive here. It's on its way to you. Yeah, whatever this is, like I said, if you don't find the answer you want here, you will hear about it soon. This person communicates really well. You and this person have a great back and forth. For some of you, maybe this isn't even romantic. Maybe this is a friend or something that you feel that you had a falling out with or something, which I know is odd. But I feel like for those of you who came here thinking it wasn't romantic, I guess that's just your confirmation. But let's get some runes. I just keep hearing that song, but tonight we shouldn't fight. Embrace you tight. Okay, so we have, this is Lagus healing. There's definitely been a healing moment between you and this person. You could be doing this together or separately. With Dagas, we have home, but I'm also thinking of family, like inheritance, I want to say. We have, this is Anzus, which is wisdom. Yeah, somebody has given this person words of wisdom. I definitely feel like it's been a family member. And then Burka, no love. Pile 3, this is such beautiful energy. Like, regardless of where this connection goes or who's going to make the first step, the next step, whatever the case may be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of love here regardless. Even if you end up not being with each other, which I doubt because it just feels so positive here, you would still be very much in each other's lives as friends. There's also this feeling here that there's just a lot of respect between you and this person. Let's get because I almost didn't do this reading. I was about to go to sleep, but I was like, I got one more reading in me today, so let me do this. So this is kind of like, well, just when you thought things weren't going to end up a certain way, they do. I feel like you and this person have a lot of love and respect for each other. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Let's get your connecting energies. I'm intending you to be on the right side, pile 3, and your person on the right, but you can switch these around if you feel the need to do so. So let's go ahead and get your connecting energies. We have the Fool. There's a new start here. There's a new start. We have 4 of Wands. This is actually considered the marriage card as well, like a wedding specifically, not just a marriage. So if this is something about taking it to the next level of commitment, I do feel like this could be a possibility for you, pile 3. Take that only if it resonates. You both really enjoy each other and have a lot of fun. And this person sees you as home. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. And the World. This, to me, the World, a lot of people consider it an ending or the end of a cycle. To me, it's a happy ending. Like, the World only makes sense if you are happy and it is a happily ever after. I feel like you both want this. I feel like you both are very much seeking this with each other. But like I said, there could be a certain pause in this connection, or something has kind of come to a standstill, or maybe there's just been something here. Like, maybe you had an argument or some sort of disagreement, and it's been like you feel like maybe this disagreement kind of ends everything, but like I'm not seeing that at all. This person is willing to to work things out with you. And I feel like you do the same. I can feel somebody bursting out crying right now. Pile 3, I want to give you such a big hug. Because I feel like for a long time, you've just been waiting for somebody who was able to understand you the way this person understands you. And maybe you've had people, you know, leave you for less than what this is, honestly. But let's go ahead and get your cards, pile 3. This is your side. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. Something about finances or about your stability. Like, I'm specifically seeing where you both want to live or the house you want to be in or like a job, a career. I feel like this is important right now because you've decided to take a different turn when it comes to either your career or how you handle finances. And I feel like you're afraid that this person wasn't going to accept this or was going to like not be happy with this. The Lovers, yeah, and you really do value this connection. You absolutely adore this connection, pile 3. Also, these flames are going crazy. Granted, I didn't cut the wick, but even like earlier, these flames were nowhere near as bright as they are now, letting me know that there's a lot of energy circulating. Yeah, Judgment, you made a big decision. Pile 3, you made a big decision. You brought this up to your person and you're terrified of what they're going to say, of what they may think. I feel like they're just talking it out with their family. I think like they're taking the time to really think this through, but this is nothing negative. I do not see this being an ending, quite honestly. I could see why, because we have the Fool and the World here. This is like beginning and ending. I see it more as a cycle for you though. Let's get cards for your person, more importantly here. But yeah, this has something to do with either your finances, a financial decision, a job, a salary. For your person, we have the Ace of Coins, letting me know that they're on the same wavelength as you. They understand you here as well. We also have the Empress. And look, they adore you. They definitely see you as Empress energy. Beautiful energy here. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This person and you, I don't see you guys separating anytime soon. And if you do, it's not going to be for long. You're still going to have each other in each other's lives. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Because they want to provide from you. If you decided you wanted to stop working and this person's going to step up and be a provider, I feel like they will. Because the 10 of Coins, it's like you've completed something in your career or finances. Or maybe you sold something and made a profit or something along those lines. Hanged Man lets me know that you made a decision that is literally going to turn your life upside down or it's going to change your lifestyle. And I feel like this person is very much on board with it. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. They're okay with this. They're absolutely okay. I think you both are. When it comes to your finances and how you live your life, you're both very much on the same page. I just feel that this person has some sort of loyalty towards their family. Especially when I look at the Queen of Cups here. It could be their mother or father, doesn't matter. But I feel like they have some sort of loyalty towards their family. So they have to ask them about everything. Especially if this person, for example, is an only child. I feel like they just go to their parents for everything. So just because they're talking to their family about you doesn't mean that it's negative. Just because they're taking their time to reply about something doesn't mean it's negative. I just feel like you could be over worrying a little bit, pile 3. And it's okay. Like I said, I feel like this has triggered you because in the past, you've done something similar and it didn't end well. But in this case, I feel like you and this person will talk about this. Back of the deck, 2 of Cups. You two, you're not going to separate. I do feel you're going to take it to the next step. You're going to take it to the next level. Or at the very least, you're going to talk about it and something concrete will come through. With this many Pentacles, Pentacles energy is Earth energy. And Earth energy sticks to their word. They make things happen. Especially with look at all these major Arcana cards here. The Fool, the Empress, the Lovers, Judgment, Hanged Man, the World. It wouldn't surprise me if you were talking about marriage. It wouldn't surprise me if you did kind of propose the idea of getting married here or taking it to the next step. This is all very positive. Like, I don't know what to tell you, pile 3. It's overwhelmingly positive. I can't read this negatively if I tried. I think the most negative thing would be like, I don't know, maybe they're caring a little bit too much about what their family may think, or maybe you felt that you were a little bit rash or harsh in your decision. I don't know. But even then, it's like, I feel like this is meant to happen for a reason. It's also positive. There could also be a pregnancy here or like the thought of children or wanting to have children. For those of you who want it, that could also be another possibility. I just see this as very overwhelmingly positive. Yeah. Ten of Swords. And the only problem is you might be overthinking this, pile 3, but that's okay. I think some of you are overthinkers. But let's move on to some closing channeled messages from your person. This is all positive. So this is very much a yes. Whatever this is, it's a yes, or you will hear about this soon. More specifically, you will hear from your person. And I think that's more important than anything I may have to say here, pile 3, quite honestly. So we're doing channeled messages. This is from your person or anything else you may need to know. Yeah, from your person. I'm hearing that they specifically want, their higher self is coming through very strongly. Okay. They don't want to fight, I'm hearing. I have trust issues. Yeah, like I said, either you or your person have trust issues. In the past, I feel like something similar has come up and it didn't end well. So this is why they're taking their time to think it through. Or why they're even relying on their parents. We have, I'm not coming back. I've already moved on. With this one, it's kind of like, let me get clarification. You might be afraid that they're not coming back and that they might move on. I'm torn between you and someone or something else. I hate how much you've been fighting, so I would rather not talk. I think last time you spoke to this person, you had an argument and it was awful. And maybe there was something coming between the both of you, whether it was a situation, maybe a person. It doesn't have to be third party, but it could be more like family, like I said, or maybe like you both disagreed over a particular person in both of your lives. I feel like last time you spoke to this person, it was argumentative. And I feel like that's why you're so confused by this reading if it was overwhelmingly positive. Let me tell you something, pile 3. This person has a lot of respect for you. They care about your opinion. And I feel like it's not the first time that you've had a disagreement. So therefore, they're thinking things through very thoroughly with you. Let's get another card. Every day is just another day without you. But they can't imagine not having you in their life. So I think about us growing old together. Yeah, okay, so you had a disagreement with your person. Now that makes sense as to why I felt the strong emotion here. Because you find it hard to believe after the fallout you may have had, or like the pause in communication, or whatever the case may be. There's trust issues and like commitment issues and third party energy. I'm not saying that there's another person involved. It's more like what their friends may think, what their family might think, a career, like something else was getting in the way of this. And it seems like every time they talk to you, it just ends up being about something that they don't want to talk about. And that's why an argument ensues. Maybe they're not handling something the way you want them to handle it, or vice versa. But at the end of the day, like it's you. They want you. At the end of the day, they want you, and they don't know how to feel any other way about it. Like they see themselves growing old with you. They see a future with you, but they don't want to keep having to argue, and they don't want to have to keep bringing certain situations up. So I feel like as a last resort, they took their time. They consulted their family to see if this was something normal in like marriage or relationships. So I feel like, yeah, it makes sense why you're freaking out now, honestly, pile 3. But I feel like in the end, they're going to come back to you because they really, really love you. Like if they haven't said that, I'd be surprised. But I feel like they show it more through their actions. What's underneath this? Jealous and possessive. Yeah, wintertime could be important. Jealousy or possessiveness could have come through here. Whatever the case may be. If they did, I don't want to say they put you in a third party situation, but like for example, like what I'm being shown is like, maybe they were spending a little bit more time with their friends, or maybe they were giving somebody else a little bit more attention, or maybe, I don't know. But I don't think they meant to put you in that position. I don't think it was intentional, and I don't think they ever intended to make you feel awful. They definitely didn't intend to make you feel awful, pile 3. And now I'm getting choked up about it, because now I'm feeling this energy, and it's like sometimes they don't recognize the impact of their words to you, or the impact of their actions. Like they never want to hurt you, but they also are aware that sometimes their actions can lead to this because they don't think twice about it. And that's just part of how your relationship is. It's growing through this. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It is growing through this. They don't want to hurt you. And I do feel like I said, you're going to get answers after this reading. I feel like you're manifesting them. So if you didn't hear, like if this reading was confusing, you're going to hear from them soon. Let's get your last card. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah, this is you and your person. Embrace you tight. Tonight, tonight. I really do love that song. This is definitely like a makeup as well. I feel like you and your person are going to have a heart-to-heart and like things will be fine, regardless of what ends up happening between you. Let's get one more. This one because it looks like she's been crying and I can tell you have been crying. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yeah, and I feel like this encapsulates everything that I've been trying to say in this reading pile 3. But beautiful energy here. Your person has a lot of love for you no matter what, and I feel like you have the same for them. It's very unconditional, and it kind of like it's making my heart soar. But like SOAR. But if you heard it as SORE, I guess that makes sense. It's bittersweet energy, but there's a lot of love here and a lot of communication coming through. But this is where I leave it, pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am sending you and your person so much love and clarity and peace. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 4. If you chose the Black Shungite Heart, then we have a reading here for you about whether your person will make the next move or not, whether they're going to come through, whether they're going to reach out, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter where you are in your relationship. It could be casually dating, maybe you're not quite there yet, but flirting, or even in a relationship. We're just going to see if they're going to make the next move and where you can go from there. So we're going to start with the oracles to get a view into your connection. You can use that as the vibe check, and then we're going to go into, I'm going to use a yes and no deck to get a more clear answer, and then the tarot will elaborate on that. So we have mystery, which maybe you didn't want to hear, because it really does seem like this is up in the air, or maybe this person themselves is very mysterious, like they move in very odd ways. They could also be full of surprises. I don't know which way this card goes. Let's leave it like that. But I feel like this person, they move in mysterious ways. They could move in any which way they want. I'm getting a strong, like a mutable Mars sign. So Mars in Pisces, Mars in Gemini, Mars in Sagittarius. Not so much Mars in Virgo, because I feel like they're a little bit more clear cut. They just need direction. But I feel like this person, you never know what they're going to do next, or you never know what's going to go on. At least when it comes to their actions, because this might be a person whose thoughts, feelings, and actions don't always align. And it's weird because now I'm thinking of that reading I did. I did that a few months ago, maybe a year ago, where I did a reading where if somebody's thoughts, feelings, and actions were aligning. It might be time to do another one like that. But for your person, we have the comic. Yeah, maybe they joke around a lot, so you have a hard time taking them seriously, or you don't know if what they say is true. You might just think they're being funny, but they're actually being serious. And Eros, yeah. Okay, so there's definitely some passion here. There's definitely some love. Eros specifically speaks about the 18 plus kind. So there's definitely some mutual physical attention or attraction. Maybe attention as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if you're already casually seeing this person, or if this person is more like a friend. I feel like that would also make sense. But definitely the sense of humor could be getting in the way, or maybe you think that they joke. Let's get more cards for this person or situation. Family. Family could be getting in the way. They could have a family, or the opinion of their family could be important here. We have death. More somberly, I guess, and also more realistically, or not realistically, but like on a serious note, a death in the family could actually change this person, or they could be going through some sort of death in the family that they may not be talking about, because I feel like to this person, family is very sacred, or something along those lines. This person, I don't know, I feel like that would change them. That would actually change their outlook on life and how they decided to go about treating people, including their relationships, including their serious relationships and friends. This person is very influenced by the people in their life, friends and family. Death, of course, could also mean that they could be going through a huge transformation in their social group, which would include family, yes, but also their friends. They could be losing some friends, gaining some friends. Their social group is... it's going through a renewal, or something has happened here. Maybe they've also lost a friend. I'm not sure, because I'm kind of being told to take death a little literally here, which is odd. But take that only if it resonates. If not, of course, it does mean a transformation. I'm not always told to take death literally. That's why I have, that's why it's coming through a little odd. But pile 4. And you will know about this, you will know this about your person. I feel like they would tell you. Let's get more cards. We have conflict and fortune. Is this person going through some sort of conflict with their family and like what they can inherit? I don't know what that has to do with you. I guess if you're already in a solid relationship, like a more, one where you're seeing each other more regularly, I feel like this could be affecting you, and therefore they're not focusing. If they are focusing on you, they're keeping you in mind. It's like they would like to inherit a fortune so that they could have something to provide for you, which again seems very specific and very odd, so only take that if it resonates. But also conflict with family, I feel like they would be afraid of what their family and friends would think of you. And yet they also know that you're kind of a good luck charm, not gonna lie. I feel like this fortune, if it's not like an inheritance, it could be that you yourself are very fortunate, or like you could, they see that you have something that they would want. Back of the deck, yeah, flames, illumination. Because this person, if they were to take it to the next level, they're not just going to consider love and their attraction toward you. I definitely feel like that is there. Or even their friendship toward you. They would consider how you would fit in with their people, whoever those people may be. And I've been getting that a lot in readings lately. So I feel like, I don't know what my viewers are going through or who they are attracting. But this could also be like a Pluto and Aquarius thing. Aquarius cares a lot about their community. I feel like people are caring a lot more about how somebody fits into their group than like just the one-on-one connection. Because I feel like this person knows that they could have a successful one-on-one connection with anybody. What they really care about is everybody else. So take that as it resonates. Take that as you want, pile 4. Let's go ahead and get cards to see how they view you. And I feel like because there is so much influence, outside influence for this person, regardless of how they feel for you, you kind of don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to approach you. Because you and this person may adore each other. You may really like each other. But if their family disapproves, you know that you're not going to be in. And I think that's the problem. Like, you don't know if they're going to choose their own gut or if their family is going to be influential. We have Artemis, independence. I'm not surprised. You have a very independent energy, but Artemis is also very much like that cool, calm, collected female friend. So they definitely see you this way. But I feel like they're attracted to that. They like that. They like that you both like to have fun. With the comic here, it's equal parts. You love to laugh together, but you're also like very, very intimate together. This person is very much attracted to you. I'm going to get another card from the Goddess deck. You could know each other's siblings, or you could know each other through your siblings. Nyx, darkness. There's like a dark femme energy to you that this person really likes. I feel like, especially if it's your aesthetic, they're really into that. Or something along those lines. Back of the deck, Maman Brigitte, harsh truths. Again with the death, because she is a goddess that presides over the cemeteries in is it Haitian voodoo? Not just that, because now I'm seeing, if you've ever been to New Orleans, there's cemeteries, some of the most beautiful cemeteries in the world. But like the caskets are on top. They can't go underwater, otherwise they'll like, float away. But for whatever reason, that's making me think of family. I don't know why New Orleans is maybe they have family in New Orleans. Maybe that's where their origins are from, or anywhere, maybe in the U.S. South. For some of you, but I feel like the weight of their familial expectation is on them. Therefore, they have to choose very carefully. But I'm also seeing like their ancestors, like they don't want to disappoint their ancestors or their family lineage, their family name. This person could come from an important family, at least to them, at least locally. I mean, if this is somebody kind of famous, I guess that would make sense. But even then, like, this person cares a lot about their family and the reputation that the family has about them. Let's get cards for them. For my pile. Okay, now I want you to turn this up just to make space. This person cares a little bit too much about their family, if I'm being very honest. Because I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if two people adore each other, I feel like they should just do what they want. But I know every cultural background is different. We have Osiris renewal. This card has been coming through a lot in this reading. A lot of you have very healing energies, especially if you're feminine towards masculine, you have very healing energies. This person, and again, this is a god of death. There is some sort of transformation happening here, a very strong transformation. This person is, they're changing a lot, so I feel like they can't even make a decision. Yeah, Hermes, communication. And I feel like they will let you know this. I like whenever I see Hermes because this means that things will be cleared up regardless of what this reading says. I feel like this person will reach out. Back of the deck, Thoth, wisdom. I'm not surprised. It's kind of like you're having to see this person gain clarity and wisdom through a situation, whether it's a transformation, the end of an era, the death of somebody, maybe. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it's somebody who was already on their way to pass. But I feel like there's too many factors here. This person is definitely a bit of an overthinker. I'm not going to lie, because they see you in multiple ways, but they also like take every little bit of you into consideration. It's kind of odd. You know what's weird? I feel I need to bring up my dream last night, because last night I had a dream where I was dealing with somebody, and like throughout that entire dream we were doing so many things. So I feel like you definitely already have a friendship with this person, but you've also done a lot of things with this person. But I don't see commitment just yet. So either you're casually dating, just regular dating, or maybe you've hooked up a few times. Happiness. You make them happy. I feel like there is happiness here. There's also a sense of comfort. It's like you would have to become such a close friend that you essentially become family, and then they would want to be with you. I know that sounds weird, but it's like you would have to be with them for a longer time. They would have to be so comfortable. They would have to be so sure that their family accepts you before they want to take it to the next level. And that's only if you're already around their family. If you're not, I feel like, well, so if you're not around them yet, I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't know why they care so much. I don't know if, I guess we'll look into the tarot for that. But they care a lot about this. But also they definitely know and understand that they need a woman. For whatever reason, whenever I see this card with Osiris, it's like they understand and know that they need a person. I know I said woman, but a person, whatever you are, pile 4. Also, this person's really smart. I feel like that's part of the, excuse me, it's part of the reason why they can be so funny, is that they're also rather smart. With Thoth and Hermes, they're both gods of communication and intelligence to some extent. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the yes/no portion. I'm very curious as to what, like, we know what they're about now, but I'm very curious as to what their decision may be, if we even get a decision here. It wouldn't surprise me if they've been indecisive for some time and you're just here kind of like needing to have an answer. Which I felt that in a different pile as well. But we're going to use the yes/no deck. So if my pile 4's person, will they make a move? Or what next move will they make, if any? Will they make a move? Your magic is potent. That's not a yes/no. Let's get a... I feel like this is just letting you know that if you wanted to manifest this, you can. But just because you can manifest something doesn't mean it's going to go the way you expect it to. So this could be a reminder to manifest this in a way that you know you are going to be able to receive it well. Like, don't just manifest a yes from this person. Manifest that you get a person who you know will put you above everybody, which may or may not be this person. We have transformation is on the horizon, which we already know this person's going through a lot of change. So it wouldn't surprise me if this person can't really give you a yes or no. They're too much in the upheaval. Ah, okay. Reflect further for the outcome. Yeah, we're not going to get a yes/no here, pile 4. I'm sorry. This person, even their higher self, is like, there's too many changes going on here. So if you really want, I feel like you would have to wait for them. Wait for them to be in a space where they can make a decision. Like I said, especially if there's been a death in the family, they're not going to make that decision anytime soon. If there's been a big dramatic change, like a lifestyle change or a career change, maybe somebody here has moved, they're not going to make that decision. They can't. So you would have to either wait it out, or just, you know, if you yourself want to make the decision to leave this, you might, or put it on hold, but that depends on you, Kyle. So we have Anzu's wisdom. Lots of wisdoms coming through. They could be consulting wisdom. We also have, this is constraint. Yeah, they're constraining themselves. They're not making a decision right now. They don't want to. And maybe they're really not in a place to do so either. We've got, this is prosperity. They're focused on their money as well. And disruption, Hagalas. Honestly, there's a lot going on. They can't make a decision. I'm going to get one more. The smart, the resource protection, or yes, protection. They understand that the smart thing to do right now is make no decision, because it wouldn't be fair to you and it's not fair to them. This person is not, well, let's go ahead and move into the tarot. But something about family, something about things changing drastically is also a thing. Maybe their family is moving, maybe they are moving, maybe they're going through upheaval, maybe something. Everything is in fluctuation. Let's get connecting energies first. We have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, newness. There's an opportunity for them. They are focusing on money. Again, their career. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Reversed, interestingly, makes me think that they know they can't set roots. So there's like delays here. There's absolute delays. Some of you could be going through a Mercury retrograde or any sort of retrograde. I know there's going to be a Venus retrograde this year. I just found out about that. And it's in my sign, my Venus sign of all things. And on my ascendant, like, I'm freaking out about that, pile 4. But if you have anything in the late degrees of Pisces or Aries, watch out. Because this person might come around then. Or if this person has that. We have Star, the next, we have Nyx again. For some of you, the goddess Nyx is important. I'm going to read for her. But we have the Star here, reverse, letting me know, again, they adore you. They adore you. But right now, it's like they can't provide anything for you, so they know they have no hope for this connection currently. Not ever, but it's like, I don't think love is at the forefront of their mind right now. And yeah, 9 of Swords. And they know this is kind of messed up. And they know that this is gonna, like, they know this isn't fair to you. Like, they're freaking out for you. Or they, how do I say this? They know that this would upset you. Because they know you rather well. And you know them well, too. Okay, I'm going to read for Nyx. I'm going to go from the Dark Goddess Oracle, which is what I had in the oracles. Greek goddess and personification of night. She is an ancient and powerful primordial deity, born from chaos who precedes the Titans and Olympians. She is an all-powerful ancestor, and even Zeus fears her. Oh, their father might fear you. Ooh, their father might have something against the fact that you're very powerful or different. Okay. Nyx solitarily gave birth to many children of the night, including Hypnos, Morpheus, Eris, Thanatos, and Momus. Momus. Ridicule. Interesting. I know about the other ones, but... Okay. She created brightness and light with her daughters, Hemera and Ether. Twice a day, Nyx and Hemera pass one another in their chariots as one takes to the sky and returns home, depicted as a woman wearing black veil, glittering stars. There is both light and dark. Okay, you are... If your person is the light, you are the dark. You're the subconscious, because I'm kind of getting moon energy now here. But this person loves this about you. It's like they understand that you are a counterpart to them. They understand that whatever differences you have are kind of necessary and actually work. Your person is very interesting in this way. Because I'm kind of seeing them as like understanding how necessary you are. Like they understand the importance, the gravity of you. Which is so interesting. Okay, I'm intending it to be on the right side pile 4 and your person on the left. But you can switch these around if you need to. But let's see what's going on with you. Queen of Swords. You feel like it's been high time that this person has made up their mind. Because you know you've made up your mind. Like you're definitely in your head about this. And I think you're tired of thinking about it. We also have the Hanged Man. And I feel like you're going through a transformation, or at least a shift in perspective as well. Maybe this reading is even confirming it, that you thought, that there was something else in the way. And it's not a third party individual, it's a whole group of people. And if there is a third party, it could be their father, mother. It could be like a specific parental figure who understands what you are, whether it's conscious or subconscious. Like subconsciously, it would be your energy. Subconsciously, it would be that they know that you would have some sort of control over this person and they may not want that. Consciously, it's, well, I just said consciously. But yeah, let's get more cards. We have the King of Cups. You really do adore this person though. And I feel like you emotionally are attached at the very least. You both are. Both of these wanted to come out reversed. So I'm just going to keep them reversed. It's like you were willing to wait for them, but you need to see a reason to. You're willing to wait for them, but you need to see a reason to. Oh, I'm hearing that Lady Gaga song. I've got 1,000,000,000 reasons to walk away, but I just need one good one to stay. Take that as it resonates. I'm not going to give my opinion on that song. The Emperor. Yeah, Zeus again. For a lot of you, if this person doesn't choose you, it's because their father decided otherwise. And that's a shame. I don't know how old this person is. I don't know if they're an only child or like if their father just always has the final say in anything. But I don't know if that's an in-law you would want to work with. Let's put it that way. Because for a lot of you, I do feel this is a little bit more advanced than just a flirtationship. Or you would have to really appease this person. Because you have a very strong masculine energy, pile 4, regardless of your gender, regardless of what you usually operate as. Within this connection, your energy is very masculine because you're very sure of yourself. You know what you want. You're intelligent. You're emotionally supportive. It wouldn't surprise me if you also are further ahead than your person. Okay, so your person, let's get their cards. Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you. They're very physically into you. Quite honestly, pile 4, it wouldn't surprise me if they're actually just really wanting you to, they want to keep you around for the physical until they're ready to make up their mind. And I think you're aware of this. And I think you know this because we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you know? They're very much into you physically. Seven of Swords, reversed. I do feel like they are keeping, like I said, I feel like if you don't know about their family, this reading is probably letting you know about it, or you will learn about it. Because Seven of Swords is secrets. Reversed, it's like they can't keep things secret for long. I'm also hearing that they can't keep many things from you. When we have the Queen of Swords show up with the Seven of Swords, she knows whatever this BS is. She knows what the secrets are. She knows the lies. She can see through the lies. In fact, the only time I like the Seven of Swords cards showing up in a reading is when it's next to the Queen of Swords, because she will call it out as soon as she sees it. I mean, that's her own element. You can't keep anything from her. So this person can't keep anything from you. You see through them. You understand. You even have a bit of an emotion, of a psychic bond, because King and Queen of Cups energy, it's empathy, but combined with swords, it's intuition. It's a psychic bond. So they can't keep anything from you, which I think this person both hates and adores. If I'm quite honest, like they don't like that you can see through them, but they love that you understand them. They love that they don't have to explain much to you. But that doesn't, just because you understand and see through them doesn't necessarily mean that you agree with what they have going on though. And yeah, the Tower. I don't know why I'm getting this, but in the Greek myths, it was Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon that drew lots for what they were going to rule over. And this person, I mean, I feel like this person feels that they got whatever Poseidon got, which was the murky waters. Let's put it that way. They feel, not that they feel like they're Hades as in they got like all the bad luck. Like I feel like people think Hades got the worst of it because Poseidon got like the second worst of it. So this person, they're going through a tower moment for sure, but this is like many tower moments. There's a lot going on in this person's life. And I feel like, believe it or not, this traumatic, or maybe if it's not traumatic, it could just be very intense experience. They're going to want to keep you around, but they're not going to want to give you an answer because they seek comfort within you, even if it's just, you know, physically. But they're not going to tell you everything. But the fact that you can see through them, This is a complicated connection, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not surprised why you're here, pile 4. They're not gonna give you a yes or no. If they do, it's got to be in person, because even if they say yes or even if they say no, they may not act like it. Because the 7 of Swords can be like something was said but it's not being acted upon, or you feel it in your gut. It's like, you know, when someone says that they're fine, but you can tell by looking at them, by their energy, by what they're doing, that they're not fine. That's what I'm seeing you pick up on with this person. And yet, I know you have feelings for this person, because the King of Cups reverse wouldn't show up here. In fact, it's making you question whether your emotional loyalty is even worth it in this connection, because you put up with a lot. And that's, even just thinking about that makes me upset for you, pile 4. Back of the deck. Knight, King of Swords. This person also sees through you. When they are given the chance, when they can actually like take a moment to look at you, they can also see through you. So it's like you understand how good counterparts you are. The Fool. There's a need for like a fresh new beginning. The Hierophant. Yeah, Dionysus. Ace of Cups. It's not so much that they want a fresh beginning with you. Yeah, Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups. It's like, do I stay? Do I go? Should we start this over, or should we see other people? I honestly wasn't expecting all my readings to be this deep. I feel like a therapist right now. But it's kind of like, this is a stalemate, but there's a bond here. And I feel like if you needed a decision, it would have to be you. But this person adores you and they don't want to make you free. They don't want to freak you out. They're focusing on themselves because they have to, but they also don't want to hurt you. This person doesn't want to hurt you. They might just be there for the physical aspects, but they don't want to hurt you. They might only be able to give you something casual, physical, friends with benefits, situationship, whatever, but they don't want to hurt you. And I feel like you have feelings for them, but you're also tired of like the deception. Because I feel like you could even have already set up boundaries. It's like, just be honest with me. But this person doesn't know how to be honest, at least not about their situation. I do think they try. But in the end, it's just too much. Let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from your person. So I'm sorry, this reading isn't exactly what you expected it to be, especially if you're coming from other piles. The piles have been all over the place, by the way. But a lot of them have had very much a yes-no. This one is the first one where I'm just like trying to figure it out. And I feel like I can't even figure it out for you, pile. Pile 4. Okay, channeled messages from your person. So no, they're not going to make the first move, but they do want to keep you around. We have, how am I supposed to be okay when you've overtaken every thought? This could be you or your person. I feel like you both think about each other a lot when it comes to this connection, but like it doesn't go anywhere. We are twin flames. I don't necessarily abide by the twin flame theory or whatever the case may be, just because I feel like it feeds a lot of delusions to certain people who are stuck in bad situations or in situations that could be better. But there is definitely like a very faded quality to this connection. Like you were both definitely meant to be something in each other's lives at some point. But even if you are twin flames, it doesn't mean that you're meant to be together. Like, if things aren't working out, it doesn't mean that you're meant to be together. I have mommy daddy issues. There he is. This person has daddy issues. It's whatever their dad says, or even their mom, maybe both parents. They care too much about their parents' expectations of them. We are soulmates. There we go again. Like, if the only reason you're staying in this connection is because you are twin flames or soulmates, I think you need to reevaluate that though, pile 4. I just say that because I've seen the whole soulmate twin flame thing my whole life. And the fact that some people will stay in not so great situations because of this is what bothers me. And that's the only reason I feel the need to say that. So take that if it resonates, but you were definitely meant to meet this person. But until they start showing words and actions in your favor, until something becomes easier here, I don't know if this is worth holding on to. I'm getting my financial situation together. Yeah, this person is very, very focused on their finances. Back of the deck. I'm going to propose to you. I want to marry you. So I do feel like they have that on the brain. They definitely want to take it to the next step. If it's not marriage and a proposal, it's making this more more solid, more serious. Let's get the last of your cards. But they're not going to give you a yes or no. They're not going to make any decision. You could make a decision, but I don't think they're going to make one. They just want to keep you around for sure. If all you really need to know is that they want you around, then I feel like that's it. But like I said, it's not going to be much. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And I kind of get that. If this person is just agreeing with you to keep the peace, this is not it. But I don't feel like this person would. But that could be something that you both have to deal with. Also, balance in general within your connection. And back of the deck, which I didn't really do for any other pile, but I feel like you needed pile 4. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So it's definitely... like, you guys are definitely together in spirit. Your spirits are very much, like, married to each other, but it's your physical bodies that are not. And if you wanted to separate from this person, I could understand. But I feel like the spiritual healing would have to be just as intense if they don't want to meet up to be whatever you need to be. But like I said, I feel like you will get the clarification you need after this reading if this reading itself didn't really provide the answers you wanted. But this is where I leave it, pile 4. I am sending you and your person so much love, so much healing, and so much clarity. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 5. If you chose the agate-shaped moon, the moon-shaped agate, then we have a reading here for you about whether your person is going to make a move or not, whether they're going to take this to the next level, whether they're going to approach you, whatever the case may be. We're going to look in the oracles to get a vibe check on this person or the situation, and then we're going to use a yes-no deck to see what the answer may be, and then tarot to see why it was a yes or a no. So we have the red. Interesting. There was another pile that had this very same one. So you and this person already have some sort of attachment to each other. There's definitely, if you believe in like the red thread of fate, that could be something here. But there's also like a feeling that there's already something here. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you and this person. We've got, oh, interesting, archway, transition. I've never seen this card in this deck, and I use this deck like practically every day. I absolutely love it. But there's like a door opening. There's also a transition here. Like, there's definitely, I feel like you're on the path for something new with this person. Scorpio, vigilant, yeah. Somebody, or sorry, Scorpion. But somebody here could be a Scorpio, or the time of Scorpio could be important. Again, transformation. Plutonic energy is very transformative. So, and that's been a very common theme in all the piles so far. Like, I feel like most people coming here are kind of afraid of whatever transition is happening, whatever changes are coming up. So that could be getting in the way of people making decisions or even understanding and knowing what they want. So for my pile 5, let's get more cards for you and your person. We've got love. Oh, so there's definitely love here. Like, I feel like you and your person definitely adore each other. Renewal. Oh, okay. There could be a renewal in this connection, in this relationship, or even like whatever the case may be. I don't know if you're currently friends, dating, or what the case may be, but I feel like I said, there's a bond here. I'm going to get one more card. Courage. The courage to love is what I'm hearing. So interesting. I want to get cards for your person. Who is this? Or what are they like? And then we're going to get cards for you, how they view you. Ganesha, obstacles. So I do feel like they're currently going through a few things. Honestly, all the piles have been similar in that regard, where like everyone's going through something. Therefore, like the decisions they make may or may not make sense. But all the answers have been different as well. Apach, fear. So this person is moving on to something new, and I feel like they're kind of afraid. They're kind of not sure what's going to happen. There's a little bit of insecurity here for them. Back of the deck, a caught dedication. Yeah, and whatever this is, I feel like they're very dedicated to it, or they could want to be dedicated to you because of this. It's like, well, we'll see how they view you in a moment, but let's go ahead and get more cards here. Like, you're something familiar to them, that's for sure. Judge, yeah. I'm hearing they trust your judgment. They trust the advice you give. The advice you give isn't like anybody else's. The Siren. They find you very irresistible too. That's odd. But they also feel a call to several things. This person could be clairaudient, and maybe they may or may not be aware of this though, but this person is clairaudient. Back of the deck, the eternal child. This person could be going through a bit of a maturation process, which could happen at any age. I'll be honest. Like, I'm in my 30s and I've mostly dated men in my, well, close to my age or my 30s as well. Like, and I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are, this maturation process could happen at any moment through any sort of life change. For example, having kids or getting a new job, or I don't know what the case may be. The death of a parent. But this person is going through some transformations as well. Okay, so for you, this is going to be how they view you. We've got Demeter, abundance, Bastet, sanctuary. Yeah, you feel like home to them. That's what I was getting. Because Demeter is the mother of Persephone. So you've got some nurturing energy. She represents abundance, but also the fields that grow crops. So there's definitely an abundance to you. But you're also home. And Bastet, she's like a... She's not a mother goddess at all. She's more maiden. She's very... I see her as very feline, think very seductive, definitely more of this siren energy. Like, you are very attractive and tempting to your person. They absolutely adore you, but you're also both parts that, like, sensual and appealing, just, you know, an overall baddie, but also very nurturing to them. Like, and it's weird that they see you both at the same time. Back of the deck. Hine nuite po, power. Hine nuite po. But they also know that you've been through something. It's kind of like they understand the gravity and power of you, so therefore they respect you. This person respects you, especially when they're going through something difficult. I feel like you're the person they come to because they just feel so seen by you. They feel so nurtured by you. You're also seductive. It's like they don't understand. It's like they can't help but like be drawn to you, even in times of need. There's something about sensual healing here, Pile 5. Like, I don't know what you do when you guys get... You must have been intimate together, because I'm getting very 18 plus feelings and messages from this person to you. But at the same time, it's like you're both parts. And don't take this the wrong way. Just do not take this the wrong way. This person wants somebody who is both nurturing the way a parent would be, but also somebody that they can like have fun with. It's weird. I don't know. Like, take that as it resonates. Like, they need someone who both takes care of them, but also that they can like be very sensual with. It's very interesting. It's a weird dynamic, but this is what your person likes. You could be more experienced than them. I feel like that's part of the reason they find you so comforting. Or be further along in life, maybe slightly older as well. But it's so interesting that this person, they can't help but want to dedicate themselves to you because they trust your judgment. They trust what you have to say. I don't think they fully trust you though. You know how like a child never fully trusts their parent because like once they hit a certain age, they know that parents keep certain things from them. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like this person has that kind of trust issue with everybody, but that would include you. So like, yes, they trust you, but only to some extent. I feel like they don't want to fully trust anybody but themselves. But at the same time, that creates like a weird system of fear within themselves because they don't allow themselves to be fully given over to somebody. They will always have this hesitancy, this like it feels like an anxiety, honestly, because I don't think they will ever fully trust somebody. But you're one of the few people that they do, and there's definitely love here, and the love they have for you is, it's something hard to explain, but it's there. This is so interesting. Like I feel like you have similar familial backgrounds though, and that's one thing where like you both get each other. For example, if they had very controlling parents, you probably had very controlling parents as well. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get a yes no. This energy is intense. The energy from your person towards you is intense. They're definitely very physically attracted though. But it's kind of like if you were wondering if they're attracted to you for certain reasons, like your nurturing energy, that's very much the case. And take that as it resonates. Take that as you will. I just feel like that's their thing. But let's go ahead and get the yes no deck to see whether this person will take the next step, whether they're going to approach you, whether they're going to come through. So pile 5. I almost said pile 1, but only because some of these cards were similar to pile 1. Okay. We have definitely not. Well, I'm not gonna push that anymore. But they're not going to take this to the next step. And I can see why. This is very intense. This energy is very intense. And they're definitely physically attracted to you. But there's like this feeling that there's things in the way. And even their own fears get in the way. Like I said, they don't fully trust you. I don't think they ever fully trust anybody. Back of the deck. Put up strong boundaries. But I feel like it wouldn't surprise me if this person wanted to keep you around. Or if they wanted to come back around. So it's a no. Maybe they've even already said no. In some cases, but they keep showing up, or they keep wanting to come back, and you're wondering, well, like, is this gonna lead anywhere? Let's get some runes. We have Jera, success. So they're focused on their success, and I think they even acknowledge that this relationship could be a success. We have, this is is it Manas or Ewas? Because they're very similar. Manus, yeah. I'll go into, okay, yeah. Ansu's wisdom. We have Naughties. Something's getting in the way. There could be like a third party, and this could be their family, this could be their friends, this could be somebody else that wants them. And luck. So this person, I feel like they need better people around them, because I'm seeing certain people wanting to keep them from you, whether it's a third party that, like, if you guys are very casual and you know you're not committed and you're seeing other people while being together, it could be somebody else who wants them to cut you off. If this is more like baby daddy situation, baby mama situation, it could be their new partner not wanting them to see you, but there is somebody literally getting in the way of the both of you coming together here. Which is odd, because I feel like nothing can really keep you apart. Like, you keep running into each other, you keep having things together, and they're definitely very drawn to you, but something's getting in the way. It's definitely an energy. Okay, let's get your tarot. This is going to be you versus them. So you're going to be on the right side, your person's going to be on the left, and connecting energies are going to be in the middle. I want to start with connecting energies. So what is this relationship? What is this? I say relationship very lightly, but what is this? We've got the midget. Okay, yeah. So you both manifested each other. You both are great manifestors as well. Like, you manifest each other all the time. The moon. They don't tell you everything. I don't think you tell each other everything. You kind of like the air of mystery of this relationship, temperance. But this relationship is also meant to be very healing for the both of you. I think more so your person, because they acknowledge how soothing you are. They acknowledge how much you have to offer, and Ace of Pentacles. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me if you and this person ended up knowing each other for a while, or if you end up like having either a friendship or an acquaintanceship. Like, you will know this person for some time, because the Ace of Pentacles is like, you've planted the seeds. Seeds have been planted here, but neither of you knows where they are going. Let's see, cards for you. Pile 5. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're emotionally attached, or you have feelings for this person, and you're not going to deny them. You're not the kind of person who's like, you don't lie to yourself about how you feel. So you're not going to lie about this to yourself or anybody. With the Two of Wands, you know that something got in the way, because the Two of Wands is like plans, but plans that were never executed. So even now, I feel like you're holding on to certain plans, or you wonder about them with this person. This could also be you like healing, because this is Asclepius, and Asclepius is the medicine man here. Knight of Swords. It wouldn't surprise me if you're the one initiating communication more than anything. Whether, I don't know if it's because, like, for example, if you work in the same workplace, you're just always, sending emails or communicating things. Or if you don't, like, you're more talkative, you talk to people more, so it's just natural for you to want to make conversation with this person. And the Hermit. But it's like you're between wanting to stay friends or keeping your distance. So I don't blame you. It's like you don't know what to do with this person. So you came here to see whether they would do anything. And it's like, no. But you yourself are just... You're not the kind of person to cut people off either. I get that strongly. Maybe in the past you did. Or maybe with this particular person you can't. Like I said, if it's a baby parent, like that would be difficult to do because you probably need to keep in contact with them. If it's a workplace situation and you work with this person, you have to keep that communication open. If it's friends of friends, like I said, you're just social. You're not the kind of person who blocks people anymore unless it's for your safety or unless that person is like crazy. But I'm not getting that from this person. Let's see your person. I'm more interested in your person's cards though. What's going on with them? Okay, we have Strength. They have not overcome their fears. They have not overcome certain obstacles. They thought they would by now and they haven't. We have Eight of Wands, Atalanta. This person's always running away. This person's always running away. And I actually read up on the myth of Atalanta, so I will go on about that because that could be similar here. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's like this person they've been needing to change. They've been needing a change in perspective. They've needed to go through something and they haven't. So honestly, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot here, pile 5. Like whatever's going on with them, it's not you. You're very mature about this. The Queen of Cups upright with the Knight of Swords upright, you're very good at communicating your emotions, how you feel. You're really good at being expressive. Like you're not the problem here at all. It's your person. And the Six of Pentacles. They feel like they don't have much to offer, or even if you were to have anything, it would be very unfair because they don't have much to give or they don't want to give. Back of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So they're not coming through because they don't have much to give or they don't want to give. They need to heal, they need to change, they need a shift in perspective. I feel like you're not even the only person telling them this. I hear like their friends and family telling them this as well. The myth of Atalanta, she's supposedly, well, she was, I don't know why I say supposedly, but it's like she was very fast. She was a great warrior and like many men pursued her because they just, they love the challenge, they love the chase. But she could outrun all of them until she met, I forget who it was, but she met one dude and she really liked him because he was very nice and really smart. And she had to think for him, whatever the case may be. But she knew she was going to beat him regardless. So like they went for a race and she kept trying to find excuses as to why she was slowing down. Like she was making it easy for him to win essentially. And then he won and they ended up married because that was the only way she was going to get anything was if she wanted it to. And I feel like your person is similar. Like this person, if they wanted to pursue something with you, they would, but they won't because they've got other stuff going on. Basically, this person, if they wanted to, they really could just do whatever it is that they need to do to get their life ahead, but they're not doing it for whatever reason. Can I get clarification? I'm getting annoyed with your person, pile 5. Because I can see that you have a lot of love for them. And I can see that there's attraction here. And I can see that they trust your judgment. You would think this is a relationship, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a situationship. Because you both manifested each other. You both get each other emotionally. Yeah, for them it's the money. For them it's the stability. What else is it? Six of Cups, immaturity. They're stuck on something from the past that they haven't gotten over. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't have enough. Like they just don't feel like they're enough. They don't feel like they're worthy. And I don't think they ever will. It's nothing personal. King of Wands. They also need control before they get married. And they need... this would be somebody who, if they do end up getting married, it's going to be somebody that they can have control over. They can't do that with you because they respect you. For them, for whatever reason, respect and fear is the same thing. And I know that sounds messed up. It's like they can't get with you because they respect you too much, which I think they've got some weird mentalities regarding women. If this is a man, It has to be, because I feel like even a masculine woman wouldn't be this complicated, or if she is, like, she's getting in her own way about the kind of woman she's trying to be or has to be. So take that as it resonates. Let's go ahead and move on to some closing advice. Honestly, I just think it's the maturity level for a lot of you. But do be careful with this person. They're going to want to stick around with their immaturity levels, and I don't think that's fair to you. Because they're not going to make a move, but they might want to keep you around. Okay, so these are channeled messages from your person. Pile 5. I am emotionally abusive. So they have narcissistic tendencies, or their parents could be this way, and they've never really outgrew this. So rejection here is definitely divine protection. You wouldn't want to be with this person in the long term anyway, because I know you would call it out, or you would, like, I don't know. It just wouldn't be fair to you. You can see right through me, and I hate it. I was literally thinking this, pile 5, that you can see through their wounds. So even if they have tried to be this way with you, maybe you've even, like, stopped them in their tracks, and it's like, why are you doing and saying that? And I feel like they felt caught, they felt seen, and that would explain, like, that motherly energy that I felt in the oracles. You know how when a mother is very patient with her child who is, like, acting up a fool? That's what I'm getting from you to this person. That's what I'm getting. And they both love and don't like this at the same time. Like I said, they're not ready to grow up. You can see through them. And not just that, you have the patience for them. Like I said, Queen of Cups energy, you love this person. But if they're going to be that way, I don't think you would want them. I'm getting my financial situation together. Yeah, every single pile has had that. And I'm kind of tired of people using money as an excuse to not have relationships. Like, don't get me wrong, I get that dating can be expensive, but I don't know. I'm jealous and possessive. Yeah, this person is jealous and possessive. And it wouldn't surprise me if they only come around whenever they see you with somebody else, or they start seeing you with someone else. Yeah, I'm getting that song by The Weeknd. Specifically the one with Ariana Grande, because the lyrics change in that one. She says, I kept my distance because I know that you don't like to see me with nobody else. And I can't help it. I put you through hell. So I feel like you're both jealous and possessive of each other to some extent, but them more so than you. And then spring. So the springtime could be important here. Somebody could have been born in spring. You're so familiar to me, as if we've known each other for a long time. Yeah, there's a sense of, like, really understanding each other. More so you to them. So I'm not surprised. Let's get the last of your cards, pile 5. I just, honestly, if I was your friend, I'd be like, let this go until they're ready to grow up, because it's not fair to you. You have this one. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Yeah, if you've ever felt the need to stay with this person because you feel sorry for them, because you know they're hurting, I feel like that's not enough. They have to do more for you. Because maybe for some of you, you're thinking about making the next move, and like I said, that's not fair to you. I'm going to get another one for you, pile 5. I feel like you need it. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, I feel like the most you can get out of this is some really, really steamy moments. And that's about it. If you're even getting that, pile 5. But this is where I leave it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am sending both you and your person so much healing, so much clarity, mostly healing, because I feel like you need it. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care.